Hey, what's up, guys? We are here today at Miller Electric in Richmond, Virginia. Man, hands down, one of my favorite places to be and work. Just because Miller is a company that really cares about their people, really putting a lot of emphasis and focus on education, really educating their frontline field leaders how to be great leaders, not only here at Miller but also at home as well. And so today we're going to have a phenomenal time. We are working on this subject of how to work without stress. So is that possible to work without stress? You're going to get a chance to see the mindset of a lot of our leaders and understanding how they deal with stress, how they process pressure, and then ultimately how can we manage this thing of work, life at home, the pressure that we have in life that sometimes we tilt over to stress. So we're going to give them several techniques on how to do that. One of those techniques is really being present in the present moment, waking up. How do we do that? Number two is how do we focus on our circle of control, really making sure that we know, hey, what can I control? What can I not control? And I'm not going to let the things that I can't control stress me out. The next thing is keeping things in perspective. You know, sometimes we have to look at life situations and experiences, understanding that, I've been through tough times before, and as a result, I need to compare where I am now to that time before, and it gives me great perspective on things. And then last but not least, one of the most difficult things that I'm going to talk about today is how do you just let go? You know, when you've done all that you can do, when you bring things into perspective, how can you then just let go and go from there? So this is year number 5 for me here at Miller. It's been a phenomenal ride here. 5 years of finding topics that are relative to our leaders that they can implement in their life, both at work and at home, ultimately helping them be the best that they could be. So gonna have a great time. Looking forward to it. See you in a little bit. So here's what I want to kind of share with you guys. Last but not least, I want you to think about this as we talk about, at the end of the day, everybody goes home, and we got to understand how do we deal with this thing called stress, right? So I want you to think about this. Does anybody in here know how to catch a monkey in the jungle? I know you're like, dude, where the hell is this guy going with this? Anybody know how to catch a monkey in the jungle?
You ain't going to.
Huh? You ain't going to? You actually can do it. Here's how you catch a monkey in the jungle, actually. So you find a vase, right, with a thin neck, and you take peanuts and you crunch peanuts up and you put those peanuts in the vase, right? And you bury the vase in the ground, right? But you leave the opening of the vase open, right? So here's the deal. Monkeys smell the peanuts, they come across, and they stick their hand in the vase to grab the peanuts. Well, when they grab the peanuts, the vase bottleneck is too tight for it to come out with the fist. But monkeys will not let the peanuts go, guys. They'll stay there all day long trying to get those peanuts out of the vase. Well, you see that happening, you come with a stick, you whack it over the head, you got yourself a monkey. Peter, don't come after me on the video for this one, right? But you got yourself a monkey, right? So here's the deal. Truth be told, gentlemen, most of us are getting killed over peanuts, right? Things that in the big scheme of life don't really matter, right? Big things, we talk about perspective, it's things that we refuse to let go. I'm challenging you to some of these things that stress us out. Hey man, let it go. Pull your hand out of the jar and live to see another day, gentlemen. Don't stress over the peanuts. Things that 5 weeks from now, 5 months from now, 5 years from now won't even make a difference, right? But our health will be with us forever. And if not careful, we can damage that because we haven't done a great job of focusing in on that. So let go of the peanuts. Challenge to you is this: if you find yourself ruminating, hey, stop it, wake up, say, no, I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna focus on what can I do right now. I can do this, I'm gonna do what I can do right now, and I'm gonna stop ruminating about it. Fair enough, gentlemen? Mm-hmm. Man, you guys have been great. I appreciate it. Any questions for me on this?
How do you stay connected with everybody with this company, for example?
Yep.
When you're just popping in and out, like what do you do to build that trust in the meantime?
So traveling a ton, meeting a ton of people. How do I stay connected? A few ways that I found to stay connected. Number one is sometimes you don't have to stay connected throughout the visits, right? And so, I mean, from time to time, from visit to visit, you don't have to stay connected in the middle. But by making people feel very, very special when you're in their presence and when that time with them. So things such as remembering their names, remembering their kids, remembering what they enjoy doing. If you remember those kinds of things, you can make people feel like rock stars, and you may not be connected with them throughout. And so I play name games with myself. I connect people to events and things that they've told me. And so therefore, when I show up, I'm able to kind of catch up and pick up on those conversations that we left off with. Hey, I remember 3 months ago you told me you were going to play in that golf tournament. Man, how did you do in that golf tournament? And so stuff like that really show people that you care about them and that you're connected to them. And truth be told, most of us, people don't remember our names. They don't remember our family. They don't remember those events. And so that sets you apart from everyone else simply by just remembering those kinds of things, and you don't have to stay in touch. So that's number one. The second thing is there are certain people that you do stay in touch with, and that's just following up. My team helps me do a lot of that because I told you guys in another video that I struggle sometimes with the details, but writing notes to myself and sending emails to my team saying, hey, listen, I promised Joe that I was going to send him this book. Please take a picture of this and remind me on this date to send that book. So doing what you said you were going to do is another great way to stay connected to people. And then the last piece is I learned this from a leader and pastor, Andy Stanley said this: do for one what you wish you could do for all. Here's the deal. Truth be told, guys, you can't stay connected to 10,000 people. You just won't have a life doing that, right? So what you tend to do is pick one or two people that you find special in your life and say, you know what, I'm going to treat this person how I wish I could treat all 10,000. Knowing that I can't do that, I'm going to email this person. I'm going to call them up from time to time, check in on them, see how they're doing. And the reason you do that is because it keeps your heart connected to people, right? When you're go all the time and traveling a ton, it's difficult to stay connected to people unless you find one or two so that you can humanize yourself and understand their challenges, their problems, so that therefore you can talk to the masses because you've been connected there. So that's ideally what I do, making people feel special when I'm in their presence, focus only on them, block everything else out like it's only them in the room. That's one thing that a lot of politicians and stars have in common. The successful ones, they can make you feel as though you're the only person that they're talking to. They have this tunnel vision, nobody else there. Follow up, do what you say you're going to do, and then last but not least, really do for one what you wish you could do for all.